game, campaign, original
The
campaign.
troubles all began 3 years ago
We'll watch this again.
with the passing of the old king, Lord Iron Fist. The king left 2 sons.
And an uncle.
Roland was good, kindly, and honorable, while Archibald was not so good. Traditionally, the choice of the heir falls to the royal seer, but he died in a tragic boating accident. His successor's luck was no better, with Frederick falling out of a window, Robert slain by a dragon, and Johann dying of food poisoning. Archibald accused Roland of murdering the seers and issued a proclamation against Roland. Fearing for his life, Roland fled the place for his castle in the west. With Roland gone, Archibald was able to influence the new royal seer's decision. The seer chose Archibald, and Archibald crowned himself king the next day. And so the war for succession began.
Indeed it did. And this is the real story.
Choose your lord.
My faithful vassal, I greet your pledge of loyalty with gratitude and relief. As you know, my wicked brother Archibald has seized my father's castle and usurped the throne. Only the lords nearest the castle have been quick to swear allegiance to him, but I fear even distant lords may take the oath in the absence of a viable alternative. I am determined to provide that alternative, even if it means making war on vassals formerly loyal to my father. Therefore, it is with a heavy heart that I must order you to compel the loyalty of the barons nearest my summer palace by force of arms. Since we cannot afford to fail, I have provided you with a sum of gold sufficient to the task. I have also provided you with a magical amulet to help coordinate our war efforts. Wear it always, and we will be in constant communication.
Oh, here you go. New border around the map, around everything. New theme song. I honestly find the Evil campaign theme to be a lot cooler, but you know, yeah, we did it. We're doing it again. Indeed. Scenario 1. Force of Arms. Roland needs you to defeat the lords near his castle to begin his war of rebellion against his brother. They are not allied with each other, so they will spend most of their time fighting with one another. Victory is yours when you have defeated all of their castles and heroes. And we either get 2,000 gold, the Thunder Mace, or the Gauntlets. I'll take the gold, because, again, I still don't know what those do. Gold is always good. And, yeah. Let us begin. There are 3 enemy castles to the north. Capture them in the name of Roland, the one true king. Indeed. And, yeah. So, there will be quite a bit of Stannis-isms here. Now, I will say, I remember the good campaign being more difficult than the evil one. There are hardly the struggles that you have to deal with when playing this. Or, no, when playing the evil one. This one's quite a bit easier. The evil one was quite a bit easier. Make this guy my main. Simply because the evil towns in general are better than the good towns, and the campaigns themselves were quite a bit better. You got much more for some scenarios than others. So obviously start picking up gems, because we're gonna need a hell of an amount of them to build titans. To use titans, I should say. Should be an easy fight. Of course. Should have flip sides. The arrows. I need that orbit. Lift Nest, Ivory Tower. Ivory Tower needs the Mage Guild and the Foundry, so I need to build everything essentially. I like can get it built on week 1 with the well, we'll be fine. If I can't, we're in trouble. Words are hard, yes. They are, Destins, they are. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. That works. Good job, Wilfrey. Their fantastic name. Those aren't gems. Yeah, we're certainly going to be a lot more resource dependent playing this campaign than we were on the other one. Because other than the one where we had to rescue the necromancers, we really didn't have to worry overly much about resources. I mean, yes, we always went for sulfur and sources like that, but in general, we were a lot more stable and didn't need as much. That it will not be the case here. I mean, it's 5,520 just to build one of these. Also 12,500, which is quite a bit, fortunately. Let me wait for this. Built him a little early. Yeah, I'm not thinking we're getting the Giants this week. Right, you pigs. Solmer wannabe, yeah man. Thunder Mace was +1 attack, which is not really worth, but come on. Thunder Mace! Yeah, well. I didn't think any of those would be more than the 2,000 gold, simply because it's the first scenario, and see them giving out something huge. Oh, come on. Bastards. Haha! Oh, Pumbaa. Okay, back this way. There it is. Alright, those halflings must die. If I can't get the giants this week, I'll get them next week. I can get the gold. I'm not going to, though. I was going to say, if I could get enough gold, maybe, but no. It's 2,000. Problem is I only have 9 gems, so it's like... Even with the gold, I didn't have enough. Alright, 1, 2, Electric Boogaloo. Could use some morale on these guys. Alright. I shouldn't kill one of these. Health. Oh, wait, no, we're good. I didn't need to cast Down Skin at all. Okay. I is smart, you can only have 6 spots, not 7. Roxon Tower. Madness. 5 spots? Well, no, but I mean the enemies can be split into 6. Right? No, that was 5. I can't count. Yeah, anyway. You see what I mean. Halon! We'll leave Halon for later. Actually, it's day 7. What do I need? More halflings? Yes. Halflings. No need to build that marketplace. There's a trading post. The weasel. Just pop goes the weasel. Come on, gems. Come on, game. It's always when I need one thing. It doesn't give me. Gives me another. Also, where do I? Well, no, I have 16 ore. Enough to get the job done. Not as much as I wanted, though. Alright, yeah, just save up for giants. We have to have them by the end of the week. Should, I mean, I shouldn't have to worry over them. There you go, Flint. Probably would have been fine with just halflings as well, but it's a horde. I'm gonna play it safe. Peasants joining us. Who do they think they are? Naga Prince, I guess you haven't been here the last few Sundays. I don't care that Game of Thrones. Like, I really don't. Like, personally, I already know what's gonna happen because I read the leaks, and it's not good enough for me to want to watch. We don't have to cast anything. Can we split them again? If not, I'll just go in for the attack. Just going for the attack. They're just Meekics, they shouldn't kill one. I don't know why that's a shock. I have been done with the show since George R. R. Martin stopped working with it, because ever since he stopped working with it, there was no coherence. Even if there was coherence, I know what's gonna happen. The entire season leaked already. Like, the scripts and everything. Rocks are stronghold, but Thunderbirds are tower. Well, well, he never gave a reason more than I want to work on the books, Naga Prince, but I think we can all guess the reason based on his, what he said about the series, which is he's very disappointed that they weren't following the books. Because if you read the quotes, there's a clear disdain for how things have gone. If you read between the lines. Really? Oh, that's a poor move. Really? Oh, we're still cursed. This one might not be winnable. These mummies have more hit points than I thought they did. Unfortunately. Can't afford to move with the boars. Down they go. You know what would be fantastic? Be the ability to... how many shots are left, by the way? 10. Alright. To dispel, but apparently I don't have that spell. Stone skin though, it's going to work. Gonna lose all my bad man. Haha. Should've just attacked down. Oh, I was dumb. Well, I didn't lose to the rock, so we're good. Would've rather lost boars than rocks, obviously, but I didn't have that ability. Or the ability to control the fight like that. And now is where losing the rocks hurts, because I can't go and take... Well, this is where it hurts. I can't go and take Swatch Tower now. Observation Tower. Three, 2, and 3. Alright, so we got it built. Let's make sure I had it built. I really am not sure how I'm getting the Titans. I guess we'll just forego that and use Magi instead. And rather than lose more units unnecessarily, let's just go and restore my army. Obviously the trolls are what are guarding the way forward. We do that, just go over here. And everything's built, right? Yep. Everything I care about, at least. Nah, we don't need these scrubs. Just taking advantage of knowing it's going to retaliate. Or get the retaliation, I should say. Good job, Warfred. Yes! Very much worth it. Alright, what do I actually want from this? Rocks, obviously. I already have them. We built the giants, so we might as well use them. If I was smart, I wouldn't have built them, though. Should have gone for Archmagi instead. This is all I can afford now. We need something for the towers to shoot at in the sieges, and those have to be that something. Can't say I necessarily want more boards. Alright. There's the army. I think I might have missed some of those gems last week, unfortunately. Oops. So, there's more I could be doing out here, but I'm not going to. Oh, this was dumb. They wanted to retreat. Arg. Salvage something. This was very dumb. So these are lost units that should not have been lost. See what you guys are saying real quick. There's the music. I was gonna say, where the hell's the music? Hey, Meat Bicycle, welcome to the stream. Been years since you've seen this game, yeah? It is a very fun game. I usually play it around once a year. This is the first time I've streamed it, though. So whether you can get it up and working properly like I'm through on GOG? Yeah, by getting it off of GOG.com. The complete version is on GOG. Just like your S3. Big Bird strong. Good for strongholds. That fight was not worth... Nah. It wasn't. Well, you see, Myrmidon, that's where I disagree. Because obviously... Look, I don't disagree. Obviously you can't take the entire series and adapt it, like, word for word. That will never be able to happen. I grant that. That's not what I hold against them. What I hold against them is when they take character values and completely flip them for no good reason. Let's go to episode 1. Why was Catelyn Stark, against Ned going to Winterfell? That whole conversation between Catelyn Stark and Ned Stark was completely flipped. Why? This is just used as an easy example. Like, it was the start of what turned into the problem these last 3 seasons. Because now all of a sudden these last 3 seasons, you've had characters not following any sort of resemblance to what they were the first 4 seasons. And it's like, what's going on here? Like, why? There's no reason for it. Money had nothing to do with that decision. And many of the decisions that are being made now, as far as the plot goes and the logic version. Hey, Classic Juke, welcome to the stream. Yeah, they do. And hey, I appreciate that, Meat Bicycle. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, again, it's hard for me to tell who's here if they don't chat because I can't see the names. There you go. I'm sure that's a long time coming. I disagree, December. Well, then let's use something very recent that hasn't happened in the books yet, in case it might. Jon's resurrection. Why is it not a big deal to everybody that Jon was resurrected? Because other than the wildlings, who, even though they apparently thought of him as a god, needed Tormund to convince them to join Jon, like, you would have thought, oh hey, he's been resurrected. Well, okay, like, nothing else happened with that. He just got resurrected and everyone went on about their business. Like, that doesn't make sense. The guy got resurrected. Something's gotta happen here. Like, why is nobody making a big deal out of that? Oh, bastard. He's gonna do it again if I try that again. This is gonna be a painful fight because I didn't remerge these. Rip. bastard. Stop. Oh, Jesus, there's nothing left. Alright, go on. Once more onto the breach. Come on. That wasn't worth either. Well, the town's gotta be somewhere out here. I'm assuming we're in the first level of Archibald. You went up against Castle, Tower, and Sorceress. That it's going to be similar here. Just with the other three, Barbarian, Necromancer, and the rest. Screw it, I'm just saving up for Titans now. Nothing else is gonna be worth it. Oh, Red Dragon. Nice. Red Ergon. Is that a better army than what I've got? Probably. So that did 25 damage? Yes. He's got one more. Same speed, right? Yeah. Okay. So well right behind this guy. Every time. Actually, that might be for the better though, because, well, he can cast it again. Cannot. I stand corrected. Which means I'm gonna lose some giants. Feels bad, man. A giant, but every giant hurts my soul. Archery, because I do eventually want them. And now they're gonna get a whole week's reinforcements. So how much exactly do I need for this? Because as soon as I get Titans, it's gonna be a roll stomp. 20 and 12,500. I can get enough gold to replace however much the rest of this costs by buying out these. Hold on. There are wolves. Horde of wolves. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, well, I can still fight it. Hardly going as well as I'd like, and it's because I bolt wrong. Explains why so many. I couldn't find the other gem pond actually. I'm sure the town's right here. 3 works, there we go. It's right here. Yes, the prodigious. Yes, I will spend the gold on this. Alright, let's see if we can win this. I don't think so. It is 3 towers, we're screwed. Just wait. It does. Oh! Should have just gone in the water. we still won. Alright, well. Green has already been vanquished. Yeet. Where to go from? That's the real question. Obviously they were out of gold as well. These are the ones I'm not going to be able to block. There you go. Same exact plan, because even though there's more, it won't make a difference. Alright, 12 damage still isn't enough. Statue built, right? Yes, they do, so that's very good for gold. I need to find their gem pond. Similar fight. Should go similarly in theory. See how it goes in practice, because he might be a bit stronger. There you go. That works. We'll be all for that direction. Yeah, I've got to start hitting that right off the bat. There you go. And now we just need to go for them, of course, but go. Your army is ambushed by a small tribe of wild and none too bright orcs. You fend them off easily, and the survivors flee in all directions. One of the orcs was wearing a polished spiked helm, figuring it will make a good souvenir. You take it. What is it? Oh, attack and defense by 1 each. Nice. There's their gem pond. So even with one giant, I feel like I can beat lots of them. Oh, saving the gems. Gonna need them. Month of the reload. Good to know. Now I know that can happen in this game. The question is, can I reset the RNG by buying things, or am I screwed? The answer might unfortunately be the latter. Yeah, fuck. God damn this game. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying, by the way. Yeah, same thing, Naga Prince. Like, even in take the last episode, like, they have a discussion about Jon Snow, and they're all like, "Oh, he's a great person," but nobody brings up how he left the Night's Watch. Like, like, hold on, like, when they heard, "Oh, he's the king in the North," nobody said. Literally, right after being told he was the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch by Melisandre, nobody said, "Wait, but how did he become one if he was the other?" Like, come on. I do expect them to get that in though, Naga Prince, because in the first 4 seasons, when George R. R. Martin worked on the show, they did. On the episodes he wrote. I do not play this multiplayer, Classic Juke, and honestly, I am very hesitant to want to try this game multiplayer. Magic wouldn't be as crazy in that world as it is here. Yes, it would! Somebody coming back from the dead absolutely would! It's a huge deal! They said the wildlings thought of him as gods, and those same wildlings needed Tormund to convince them to come south. I'm Hardy, man. Rip Titans, yeah, I mean, you gotta love it. No, the dead don't come back to life already, other than the White Walkers, which the majority of the realm doesn't believe in. Because they have to be convinced to save these things. Like, look, I'm gonna say this, because you can all guess it. Jon and Dany are gonna meet tonight in the episode. She's not gonna believe that the White Walkers exist. That's not a spoiler, they mentioned it already, because they mentioned what Jon's plotline is going to be in the trailers. Like, so clearly she doesn't believe people can come back from the dead. So, well, he came back from the dead, that's a big deal. Like, that should give everybody, if you come back from the dead, you should be given credence over others in that universe. It's not like it happens every day. Like Beric Dondarrion, no one believes he's alive except those who were with him because he died. Here's 2 has a lot less depth than 3. Well, I mean, it's certainly more watered down, I'll give you that, but that's purely because of how few races there are in this. Like, it's just 2 sides, and each side has 3 allies, and that's it. Like, that's why it's so much less. Like, the Restoration of Arathia is the entire continent. Okay, he may be a humble guy, but the rest of them aren't. Like, that's my problem with it. The continuity is gone. And the fact that the continuity is gone is a damn shame. Alright, he needs to come back down. I gotta trade those off. I will give him the rocks just so he has something to buffer the Titans with. about as far as I think she's going to get with this. And I'm actually going to stall down here. Take some chump fights with him. Just to get 3 more. Replace the ones I lost. Plague. Otherwise I would have just continued on. I do think they need to be fixed. I have 17 now. Let's actually clear this. That sounds like a great idea. Seems like a great idea. This time I will fight them. This is just free XP. I shouldn't lose anything. Because the game loves hitting shooters. Yes, okay, there we go. That's what I was banking on. This game is programmed to shoot at shooters instead of the things that are closer because there is no range penalty. So, I figured, okay, it should attack these. And thankfully my understanding of the game was good enough that I was right. That's a gold mine. That would be nice to get, but I'm not going on it all the way over there to get it. So RNGI is over there. I'll go get that gold mine instead. Here we go. Troll growth +5. Well, I didn't build a bridge, so... Rip. 4,000 more gold plates. Thank you. I would have gotten this other stuff, but there's no reason to. Alright, so 6 titans when we could have so much more. Unfortunately, they died like pigs. Okay, so they're the necromancers. Roxana. Let's go, Roxana. They have 300 health. They should not die. So that's a fight where I might lose my rocks, but it is what it is. That nice Sandro in the tavern, yeah, all that. Hey, diddly ho. The phrase is GG easy. Fast average. Nice. Fast. What you're saying? No waiting and defending takes a ton of... I mean, I would say no waiting and defending makes the combat different from Heroes 3, simply because you can't bank on that. Like, your tactics have to change. The flying units being able to make it across does a lot on how you play a battle. You're right, it does do a lot on how you play a battle, but so do flying units making it to the other side of the field and no range penalty. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it is distemper. It absolutely is. And hey, DK Xanax. I mean, it still is a sick release. Heroes 3. I would disagree with that in my regard. I would say waiting and defending makes some fights more strategical. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a problem with either combat style. I think they're different. They feel different when I play the game. Like, I use different play styles. I use different tactics. Like, I can't play the same way in both games, and I like that. I like playing Heroes 3 more than Heroes 2, but I still like Heroes 2. Like, see you, Negaprince. Hey, Bayan Canary. Welcome to the stream, and yes, Heroes 2, your childhood. Fudiki, can't be watching the Mets. The Mets already played. Looks like some trades were made. Stand corrected. Diplo scum. Hey, they were only 23, so we would have won anyway. Just being able to block them. Maybe losing a rock or two. But they would have been split, so it wouldn't have been bad. When I was a kid, I never knew you could split. Honestly, I had never split units in this game before until this playthrough. Like, I was thinking about it going, okay, if I press shift and click, it should split, right? Because that's how it was in Heroes 3. So when we did the first scenario, one of the first things I checked was, okay, let's check. And I was right. The Mets show. Yeah, no, they already played. Maybe the game meant to signal you have 5 new viewers? I don't even know what that's in reference to now, but I appreciate it. Where are my resources? You have to click the side panel to see them. This game didn't have them along the bottom, or if it did, I don't have it along the bottom. Or know how to set it like that. It's fine. I mean, there's the one graphics. I like a dynamic though. Can I agree with that? Well, I hope so. I think that's about the combat, in which case, I'm glad. I mean, I would go and explore the maps, show them off, but most of these... I mean, the maps are like the Restoration of Arathia maps, and we all know that even though I explored those, there really wasn't much of a reason to. Because there weren't many Easter eggs. Like, this one I have explored before, and all this map is just a really... It's a loose copy of the first one from the Archibald one. Not looks-wise, but just structurally. Like, it functions the same way. Although it looks like that's the other area, now that I'm thinking about it, so... I will have to go back to fight the Warlocks. But you get what I mean, like the maps themselves don't offer too much diversity here. Let's... Sure he'll dispel it or do something that annoys me. Morale, awful. Luck, good. Noise. Leadership actually paying off in this playthrough. What a crazy time to be alive. I do not care about that. Turns 2 extra spell points per turn to your hero. Okay, that is yeah, that's very good. I gotta like that one. Well, I don't know where the town is, so let's just kill Zom before he inevitably slips through my lines. In reference to the week of the troll plus 5 growth, I see. Very funny. Yes, I did not build the troll dwelling though. So rip those trolls. I wouldn't say the joke was too elegant, but I didn't check the chat for a while and I just read through all those other messages and done that long-winded conversation about the combat styles. So I wasn't sure if there was anything in reference to that. There it is. Willow. It's the wind that shakes the willow. Wheel of Time fans will get that reference. Alright, as long as I don't focus down the Magi, we'll be good. See ya. See ya. See ya. And they did not. Are they defeated? Yes, they are. Let's go here, and have 6 Titans eventually to bring across. Resurrect and Mass Cure, Jesus. Yeah, let's go for it. Armageddon! I can't learn it though, feels bad, man. Excuse me. Alright, let's just get across. Not even gonna pick up more Magi, I'll just pick up the Titans, because I don't even think I'll have enough gold to pick up Magi. Besides, the amount that we have is pretty good. Should certainly get the job done. Yeah, I'd rather fight these. Don't belong to Tower. Or I call them Tower. I guess in this game they're actually the Wizard faction, technically. Get a dog. Doggy dog dog. Ah, got 'em all. Got 'em all. Let's go. It's certainly something that happens in this game. Once you start getting towns for gold, you start to have a lot more gold. It's very exponential and non-linear growth. Six. 2. Yep, there you go. Yeah, now it should just be a matter of finding the warlocks and killing them. I highly doubt they'll be able to hold off this army. Doubled your army, we did! I'd say we more than doubled it. I mean, we doubled the amount of Titans. It's doubled the amount of Magi, -1, and got 15 more rocks. There it is. What happens if you use Armageddon and it kills all of both sides' units? I would have to assume it's going to be similar to Heroes 3, in that both heroes die. But I wouldn't know. View heroes. What? Okay. Huh, that's pretty cool. So there's no one-size-fits-all view air... Well, no, I guess view all would fill that, wouldn't it? View all would be the, hey, you can see the whole map now spell. Barak. It's my boy Barak. I'm sure those Hydras will serve you well. And there's the town. Alright, so this is it. Should be it. Because we can. Hagar. 6 little Hydras, yeah. So, as much as it hurt losing all those giants and rocks early on, I think it actually was for the better because we were then able to steamroll the rest of the map. I want to see how strong it was. There you go. And because we can, these will be the first units we lose since killing the barbarians. Easy. And we win. Alright.
Well done. Our initial move is an unqualified